Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Ped, or welcome aboard, or whatever floats your boat. Um, so this is one of my tougher days to make a video. Still wanting to, or I wouldn't make the video, but a little bit sleepy today. This is the longest day of the week for me. I do have one more day of work, but it is my Friday, your Saturday. Uh, but had a lot of fun making the video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to. I have no idea what I was doing. I just felt like doing something a little bit different, and it was just kind of there. Um, I'm not sure. I don't think I even pulled up even the video yesterday. I was replaying an old video that I had. Currently, I am out in pure blind for the first time that I can remember. I've actually made it out to this nullsec region right here. It's NPC nullsec where the Sisters of Eve live. There is another Mordu's Legion area over here with one station. There's a couple stations here. I came up through this way, and that is where the craziness of the video I played yesterday happened. To be honest, I don't really have a reason to be out here other than to maybe look to see if there's any major fights going on with Brave. I think Brave is fighting against um, one of the other larger ones, the um, not the Federation. Um, I remember the name of it. So there's a big war going on there. So what I thought I would do is scan or use the map, see if there's anything going on normally in the area, and if not, I will try to fly back out of nullsec, straight out, and see if I can do that. Show you how hard or easy that is. Um, and if I die, I die. If I don't, I don't. But first, let's just see if there's any fights going on that I might be able to go take a gander at. I doubt there is. It is a Friday night, but oh wait, there is a. Oh no, oh no. This is how what places I've. Oh, this is kind of cool. Systems I've visited. So far in the first couple months, these are systems that I've visited. This is, if you ever want to do this, it's kind of neat to do. If you notice here, I made a run down to Stain to drop off some stuff. I had a couple wormholes that I dropped out in the middle here while I was doing the wormhole thing. Some other spots where you can tell where you've been, and it lights it up by red by the most recent and yellow by the far longest that you haven't been out there. So this was kind of interesting out here. I did that about a week or two ago. Jumped through a wormhole and swung around the Owasso region, which is the first nullsec region I ever lived in 10 years ago, and was learning. I knew nothing about what I was doing. I joined a very small alliance that was renting out here, but that was kind of cool. Um, I don't remember coming out here. Was this? Oh, this was the trip that I went out to Venal. I'd never been to Venal before, so that was kind of cool. But we're looking for fights, so let's see if there are any or any recent. First thing I'm going to do is look for um, not personal. We're looking for geography and statistics. What I want to see if there's any ships destroyed in the last hour. So I'm going to pull that up here. Nothing huge, it looks like, up this way. Over here, we've got 2 ships destroyed. Not a lot of craziness going on. 1 ship destroyed. Yeah, nothing really going crazy. In Cloud Ring, there's 14 ships. That's 16 jumps away. Veil of the Silent, 21 ships. That is 18 jumps away, which would take quite a while for me to get to. Now, the second thing I can do with this map is look to see how many ships are in space, because maybe there are fleets that are getting to go out someplace. So let's see. Well, first off, let's do ships destroyed in the last 24. Maybe there has been a large battle recently. That's Jita. That's nothing. There's always ships destroyed there. Not seeing any red up here. How about over here? You have Veil of the Silent, 143. So stuff's going on over there. I'm not sure what. So let's see here. Ships in space in the last 30 minutes. So what I'm looking for is any red up here, because that would mean there might be a fleet getting together. Obviously, Jita. We got 80 ships in space, but nothing crazy going on. Down in Delve, looks like they've got a decent amount going on down here. 114 ships in space, but that is Goon Swarm space. And then over here, what are you? It's 68 pilots in system, and that is in Malpace? I don't think I've ever been to Malpace before. Let's just go ahead and go out to the universe. Am I saying that right? Malpace. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Malpace before. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever even looked at it. So it looks like this is Northern Coalition. I know that, NCs, and those. So maybe Northern Coalition is getting ready to. I think that it's Fraternity. That is the name of the ones that are going up against the guys Brave. So maybe Northern Coalition. I think they are teaming up with, at the top of my head, they might be teaming up with Fraternity to go against them. But it's not a big deal. I'm not part of it. I'm just looking to see if they have a fight going on. And it doesn't look like they're getting a fight just yet. But why do they have 68 guys in system? That's the question. So, yeah, not a lot going on here. So what am I going to do? I'm actually going to look what I have to do to go home. I want to go back to Dodixie. And maybe start looking back, because got some really good comments over the last couple episodes about gankers and what they do. So what I was thinking was I only have about a week before I go on vacation, so I might spend some more time doing that. We didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but it seems to actually be interesting, so maybe I'll spend a week of that. Then I'll be on vacation for 2 weeks with my pre-made video series that I'm doing about making a fleet character that I'll post for the 15 days I'm gone. Then when I return, I will have something new. I'm sure I will. So we want to go to Dodixie. Now that says 30 jumps. But why does it say 30? Because most of that is high sec. So this is how I came in. So the big one here is right here. How can I get out? So I'm right here, and that would take me to LT TAC. 2 pilots in the system there. 1 pilot. 1 pilot. 1 pilot. So is this a different way in than different way out than the way I came in? I think it is. Let's take a look at the map. We're going to go into... I came up through Placid. Maybe it's taking me back through Lone Trek. Yeah, see, did I come up through Placid? Boy, my brain isn't functioning right. I know how to figure it out. We pull up that nice little map that shows me where I've been recently. So it was under the personal map, systems, and it was systems I visited. So those are this trip. So I came in this way. It's asking me to go back out a different way. Now, why wouldn't I want to do that? Because this way, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I set up save spots. So that's pretty cool. Whereas this way, I don't have save spots preset. Now, I could go the opposite direction here. Looks like it might be a little bit shorter, but short sometimes isn't good because there's people that are looking for those short directions and they're gate camping it. So... See, I came up through here and went down this way. Interesting. It's really kind of cool to see where I've been. I'm debating. anytime you debate, you do the most important thing. Grab a quarter and you flip. So, heads, I go the way I came in. Tails, I go the opposite direction, or the new way. It was heads the way I come in, right? And it was heads. So, I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I can find out if you can see that. Heads, there it is, heads. So we're going to go back the way I came in. So this will be a good test to see if the save points, if I made enough save points and I'm able to go out. So I actually want to, I'm going to set this as my destination so it sends me in the right direction. Okay, so let's see what happens. We're in system. And if there is nobody in a system, but there are some cosmic signatures, I might do it. But there is a lot of brave people out here, so I am probably not going to be able to do that. The only negative I don't like about this is I don't have an undock save point, so I have to be very careful leaving here. There are currently 9 people in system and nobody in this station. So that's fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and undock. Hopefully I can't be pinpointed. Go ahead and minimize this. Just got to be on my toes for just a little while. Okay, so I don't have any save spots here. So let's go make a save spot. And then even if I die, I will have accomplished something today. We'll go ahead and... That was kind of funny. I think the graphics are not going the fastest. Did you see me, my ship actually turning while I was still in warp? Okay, let's make sure this save spot is good, because that was a really shorter distance than normal. I think it's good. Yeah, it's going to be 100,000 kilometers off of that. What should we call it? I always forget the name of them. So I'm good there. Okay, now obviously I've got my cloak. But here's the problem. I don't have any save spots near this gate. So I need to see if there is anybody that has put up any bubbles. So how do I do that? Well, we're going to see if there is a celestial near this gate. So I am going here, which is, where are you, Mr. Gate? So that one, LT. Where's my other gate here? Is it here? No. So I'm going to KLY. I'm looking for that. I thought if I double clicked on these, it would show me exactly where they're at. Maybe it's on the... This is weird. I'm gonna do this again. Why is it not showing me the gate? Unless there's more than one gate over here near each one of these? I see what's going on. So there's a CXN and a KLY. Am I insane? Do you see what I'm seeing here? I'm not seeing the gate anywhere. Well, we're going to fly to it and go 100 out. Hopefully I don't get pulled into a bubble. I just want to see where this supposedly is. It's in this direction? Really? See, now it pops up. That's weird. I don't like that. I guess I didn't hover over it while I was sitting there. So that's something. Okay, so nobody is on gate. I am going to... I want to make a perch for this. If this is my way in and out, I want to go in the opposite direction. Align. Boy, this is running slow. Have anything else up here? No. And I don't have anybody in sight here, so I'm going to pump this micro warp drive just once and then cloak myself back up. So let's get up to full speed. Making good distance. Oh shush, they're 120 kilometers away. Safe 150. And then we are going to do that the best that I could. Jump. I'm going to edit this location. Which site is this? This is the KLY. I am a little bit sleepy. I apologize. It might be the death of me. I am just really beat from the week. I'm basically just warping straight to the gate around these rats to through. Hopefully there's nobody on the other side of this. There are 10 people on the other side of this. Hopefully there's no bubbles. There are no bubbles. Good. Safe spot. Yes. Anybody coming in? No. Let's cloak her up. Okay. So I'm warping to a safe spot. Hopefully I made it. Now I didn't make it 14.3 AU away from the station. So I can't look at the station right away, but we're going to try what I just did. It's messed up. So I'm trying to get to this one here. And I'm not seeing any close celestials. But there is a Fortizar there. Now I can warp to the Fortizar. Warp within 100. Now it's somebody else's Fortizar, but I am cloaked up. So that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. What I'm trying to do is get within 14.3 AU of this. Yeah, safe. There we go. And then to edit the look. Whoa, what do we have going on here? Okay, glad I have a cloak. So it's still these guys are still 1,000 away from me. Oh, I see what's going on here. So I'm going to just going in a specific direction that is hopefully away from other. What are you? You are an heiress. What is an heiress? An heiress is an interdiction sphere launcher. So this is the guy that I'm avoiding. Fantastic. So this is a guy who can drop some spheres that can pull me in. What's going on up here? We got a station up here that's a little bit hurt. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. When I came in, weren't there 10? Now there's 17. Interesting. Maybe this might get a little bit. We're up to 18. Maybe there's a slight chance I walked myself into something here. Keep an eye out here. We'll just keep trucking. Why not? So basically, these guys here can launch interdiction spheres. And if I'm remembering correctly, well, let's just take a look at the name of them. So descriptions, interdictors. Oh, we got a red guy coming in here. Okay. We're up to 25. Our destroyer-sized vessel is built to fill a single important tactical niche. What was that? Sorry, I just saw a note pop up. Okay, I'm still cloaked. Still feeling okay about this whole situation. Up to 26. Warp scramble attempt on stiletto. So, something's going on. Maybe on the gate? It's 2,000 away. I'm going to save the spot. Just that it's near this gate. What gate is it? 7RM gate. Can't remember the distance that it was. It's not too far off. Okay, who are you guys? So we got an Orthrus and Eris. Pretty cool. To 28. So this Orthrus, what are you? It's a great way to teach yourself different things about ships. It's a Mordu's Legion ship. Missile launcher guy. Warp scrambler, warp disruptor. So it's a tackler and kill you with missiles guy. Interesting. Probably going, who's here? Why is some dude here? Let's just check our cloak time. We're at 10 minutes. So this station that's up here, that's the Fortizar there. Is this an Astra house here? I'm gonna look at it. There we go. Now, it is reinforced for another 19 hours and 20 minutes. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that might mean that it is up for grabs or can be killed in 19 hours. But looks like there are a bunch of guys hanging out over at this gate, which means I don't want to. And look at that, there's spheres. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm going to look at it. There we go. How much time we still got? We still got 9 minutes to hang out. Going to look at the gate here. So basically, these guys are just sitting on this gate waiting to see if anybody comes through the way that I came through. Haha! See? They're probably like, hey, didn't we just see a... Yep, there it is. So there's your interdiction sphere coming up. Now, are they going to kill somebody? Let's go ahead. Well, I want to keep local up, just so I can see how many people are here. Yeah, see, these guys are dropping interdiction spheres. Somebody probably is either about to come through the gate or came through it. Oh, somebody just warped off. So am I right with that? Now, I'm not 100%. This is the whole reason why I want to do this. We're going to warp disruption attempt on a stiletto. So where is... ships here? I'm looking for... Cheesy Toast is doing something, so let's look at him. The only way I'll get better at this is if I keep doing a little bit more. So he is circling around. Somebody there. You got all these guys hanging out up here. These guys are dropping bubbles. You got a lot of wreckage here, so if somebody comes through the gate, maybe they might run into the wreckage. Check my time, 7 minutes. This is probably one of your tacklers, I think. Show information. A warp scrambler, yep. He is a tackler. So they're basically just guarding this gate, hoping that somebody comes through that they can kill. Cool, cool, cool. And then as they kill him, they're able to loot the bodies. And this is their territory. This should be, let's just double check. We're just going to check one of these guys. Should be Brave. Bad Touch. I don't know who Bad Touch is. So That's somebody. Unless is KLY need to Eve 2 quick dot land. Now why am I doing that up here? I need to keep an eye on things. So we got 6 minutes left, and I'm looking at Pureblind, right? Yes. I'm wanting to see if this is still the sisters. Oh, okay, so this is still, see, KLY. So this is still NPC nullsec here. It's not owned by Brave. So these guys are probably another group, or somewhat affiliated, or against, but they're a group they're basically hanging out right here on this gate, so anybody coming through this way will get caught and killed. Unless a bigger fleet comes through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. I'm going to warp to an area so I can reset my cloak, my save spot, so I can reset my cloak, and then I'm going to go ahead and come back. So I want to keep an eye on this a little bit more. So please don't get mad at me. We're going to pause. Cool. Hey, so I'm back. I'm warping back to the spot that I was at. Got my cloak somewhat filled back up. I got 15 minutes that I can watch. Hey, wait. Did all these guys go away? Or did I... Where'd those stations go? Maybe I hit that safe. So I need to warp to... It was the Fortizar that I was at before. So let's go ahead and go back there within 100. And let's get our local back up. Why did I put that down? I never put it back up. Okay, so it's back down to 10. Interesting. We still got this guy here. Is there nobody on that gate anymore? Let's take a look at the gate. Look at that, they're all gone. So... do I have the guts to go and see what's in some of these wrecks? I'm sure most of them have been taken. I'm going to mess around. I don't mind dying. Some more interesting for you. Okay, so my cloak is still up, right? So I'm going to keep an eye right here and try to make sure nobody comes to get me. This is an elite cruiser, so I'm just going to approach it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so the interdiction sphere probe was just launched there. So that's 12 kilometers away. I'm going to try to pick stuff up right away and then warp away. Because I can. We'll see if there's anything in here. They should have looted this stuff, but you never know. I am such a weirdo. Come on. Loot. And then warp. So there was some ammo in there. Oh, there's a heat sink. So that's the only problem with this ship is everything is so light. Or the cargo hold is so... I got 13 million ISK worth. Now, did I already have some of this stuff? Oh, I like the reactive armor. That's cool. So as far as scavenging, this is a little bit tough because you don't have the large, like the probe has a 400 M3 cargo hold. This doesn't really have that. But I did get a decent amount of stuff. So that's cool. Now the question is, see how there's 10 here? Are they on the opposite side now? That's the iffy one of that gate. I don't know. So I'm going to warp back to my last save spot with myself cloaked up. Just want to check this out a little bit more. So I'm right here. Now, let's warp outside of the Astra House this time. Okay, so I'm free there. Let's take a look at the gate. So all these are Garistas. We've got the wreck that I just opened up. There's a wreck of a Galante cruiser there. Now the problem here is I've already got stuff in my station or my ship that I can't fill anything else up. So I don't know if any of the rest of this stuff would even be worthwhile. Just too much action here. I don't know if the guys who were dumping on this gate might be on the opposite side of it, or if they just moved on. We went from 25 people down to 9 or 10, so there could just be 15 guys on the opposite side of this gate, and these guys here sitting on the station could be just watching to see who goes through it and letting the other guys on the other side know about it. So it's too iffy right now. So and I'm getting tired. So this was a good example of a gate camp. I'll get better at being able to watch them, maybe get you better views. But this was my first try at watching a gate camp, like a real one, out here in nullsec. And I will start working my way back home. But if anything important comes up, I'll make a video of it. Other than that, I am going to go back to my save spot here. And I'm going to log off and I'm going to get some sleep. Thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however the heck you want. And you guys have a great night. See ya.